Hello. I'm just still getting set up. I do apologize. Lighting some incense. Hope you all are doing well. All right. And that this week is going well for you. It's been an interesting one for sure. Um, Not surprised though, not at all. So I am going to start with this deck for our overall energy and see where Spirit wants me to go. This is a general reading, not personal. So please take what resonates and leave the rest. This is for all zodiac signs. So welcome everyone. Like I said, take what resonates and leave the rest. Some messages might, lead directly to you. Others may not. That doesn't mean that this isn't your reading. More cards from this one. Okay, I was going to put it back. Spirit says no. So I just got finished recording some of my readings for April coming out next week. So that's why I'm late coming on. But I wanted to come on still. Still called to come on, so making sure I'm here. Oh, you know what? Let me plug in this microphone. Maybe that will help a little bit. All right, Spirit, what else do we have? What else do we have for the collective? Thank you. Okay, so I have a couple now, and I am feeling guided that you guys might be going through something that is requiring you to pull out from your deepest self, your strength, because it's like you're headed towards a place where you're able to break free from something. But it's like I just heard all the strength you can muster. So it looks like you're being called to be strong for something that's going to be happening in your energy. This could be this weekend. Maybe you're moving. That requires strength both mentally and physically. So that could be, I just heard moving. But this could really resonate in many different ways. I have this freedom card. It makes me think that you are breaking free from something, or maybe going on your own path, or being led to a path of something that you are called to do, because it says you're free to do what you choose. So it's like I feel like you're breaking away from something. I'm getting this energy of breaking away, or of finally moving forward with something, or somewhere where you belong. And you're called to be strong through this whole process. And like I said, muster up all the strength you can. I'm also seeing that you're protected by your guides and guardians. And it says that you're safe and supported. So you are protected throughout this change or this challenge. And if you feel like you're walking alone through this new path that you're being called to be strong for, you can also call in additional strength from your guides and guardians because they are there protecting you. Now, for some of you, you might be going on a path of that some of you might have a connection to music, and you might be guided to go down a path for music, or maybe your talents are taking you down or through. I don't want to say down, I just feel like down means like down, taking you to a path of that's going to lead you on a new path. Some of you might have been doing music for a long time or interested in music for a long time or putting a lot of devotion into music for a long time, like that's your vocation. But I feel like there's going to be a opportunity that comes along where you are able to really focus on your music. This could be a big opportunity for you to go on like a tour, or ooh, I just had a funny throat noise. To go on a tour or something, um, maybe a project that you are going to delve into for a bigger project where you're going to be spotlighted with this music. And I've been saying in a lot of my readings that um, creative outlets are going to be necessary. We need to find creative outlets to put our minds at ease. No matter what it is, no matter what capacity, there needs to be breaking out with creativity. Break out those tools, break out those easels, break out the paintbrushes, your instruments. There needs to be a creative outlet for people to be able to put their focus on and get their anxieties and depression out through these whatever path they choose, whatever creative outlet they have. This could be even, there's so many arts. Look at the makeup artistry you see on social media. There's so many people have so much talent. Like there's just so dancing. Holy Moses. The amount of dancers that are out there with so much talent, it's crazy. And I love how people are getting more involved. People who wouldn't normally do that type of thing are doing it. And I love to see it. I love to see people letting down their guard and being silly, letting their hair down and getting into these types of things. It's I think it's real, and a lot of times it's because their kids, they want to make their kids happy, and I think that's no matter what's getting you there. I think it's really special that you've gotten there and that you're taking the risk and you're exposing yourself and you're letting your hair down and letting your childlike qualities come out. It's really cool to see. And you're discovering talent that maybe you never knew you had. It's really cool. And some of you are even exposing the younger generation to maybe like old school music or ways that you would go about things. Hey, how are you? I hope you're doing well. Yeah, sure. Do you have a question? Or am I just pulling cards for general? Let me know if you have a question. While I'm shuffling. Okay. Let's see. I am shuffling for Miss. They want to know who their soulmate is. Is there any... This could be somebody who is really spiritual. I feel like somebody that you don't have to... You can be yourself around. I'm not sure if this person is in your energy yet or not, but this is somebody that you can put your defenses down and really just be yourself around. They're the type of person who they're like gonna be your best friend. You can tell them anything, and you're gonna be able to trust them fully. I feel like they have a big spiritual side though, which is fine. I mean, I do, and I think I'm pretty damn fantastic. I'm a catch, so they must be right. Um, so I feel like this person is going to be into their spirituality, and they're just going to be fantastic. You're not going to have to put on you're like you can take down your guard. You can say whatever you want. They're going to love you for you and the whole you. Hey, how are you, Christy? So good to see you. So yeah, Miss, I think that this person is going to be somebody like a best friend to you. You might already know them. How are you, Christy? So let's see what else we have. I'm also doing this with reading kind of for big hugs to you too. Okay, so you haven't met them yet. Well, look for somebody in that kind of frame, like they are spiritual, and you're going to feel like a best friendship with them. You're not going to feel like you have to put on a show. Um, you're going to feel at ease with who you are with them. So you did? That's awesome, Christy. Did I not say that? Yes. I love that for you. I love that for you. All right, so I'm shuffling for the energy for this weekend. See what's going on. I feel like some of you I just heard stuck inside with this hermit energy. I don't necessarily think that it means like I mean, of course you're going to be reflective and whatever, but I feel like maybe the weather's not going to be so good. So it's almost like you're going to be stuck inside, like reflecting, and this might give you an opportunity to just hone in on yourself and self care. Um, I feel like you might even be taking some time off from work um, with this card. If some of you work on the weekends, you might be taking some time off or taking some time away from your craft. Um, this weekend, I do feel like you're going to be stuck inside. I feel like there's going to be bad weather or something you weren't prepared for or something that's going to bring you inside. Now I have this Queen of Cups in reverse energy, which I feel like somebody is feeling like a little disappointed in I feel like it's more of a like a child energy or like maybe even a sibling, like a family energy, being disappointed. Maybe you are supposed to see your family or friends this weekend and you're disappointed. They disappointed you or you're disappointed in maybe they can't get together. I don't know, that's going to resonate differently, but I do feel like it's kind of like a family familial disappointment. Okay, so when will I meet my soulmate? I do have this card of waiting. I feel like you've been waiting a while to meet your soulmate. You've been asking um your higher power for your soulmate for a while. You feel like it's unfair that you haven't, see, stuck inside. I'm telling you. I do feel a feeling of like, yeah, there's going to be like a reason why people are going to be inside this weekend. Okay, so yeah, people are being called to rest. Things have been chaotic in people's lives, and this is an opportunity to rest, and that we should not be complaining about it. Spirit saying, you know what? Things have been chaotic. It's I'm giving you this opportunity to rest. So take me up on it. So it's an opportunity for self-care, relaxation. Um I do shift team. I do take questions. Uh yeah, let me know what you want to know. But yeah, I feel like, with this staying in this weekend, I feel like there's a reason why we have to stay in, and this is going to be an opportunity for self care, self love, taking care of ourselves, and we're going to feel like we're stuck inside because it's the spring. It's the first weekend of spring, really, and we want to experience spring and get out there and be out in the earth. Um, but right now, it just feels like Spirit's like, well, you have to take care of yourself this weekend. Things have been chaotic, and I feel like a lot of people are focusing on themselves and they're focusing on other things. I get money. Will I get the money to pay my car insurance before the month is over? That sounds like a legit question. Ooh, that is crazy. Does that not represent a car or a moving vehicle right there? The chariot? Chills. Thank you, Spirit. Will shift team get their be able to pay their insurance? Will shift team be able to pay their insurance? Let's see. I don't know. It looks like there's a bit of bad luck here. Let's see what else we have. You're stuck in a cycle. Yeah, there seems to be a bit of injustice here. So I feel like, no, I'm not going to lie to you. I feel like you might not be able to do that. But I'm sorry, I just heard Spirit just said you're going to be able to do it. You're going to find a way. But Spirit wants you to know that you have to change your spending habits. Something has to change. Okay? Things are very tight right now. There has to be things. I mean, obviously car insurance is imperative. That's how we get to our job to make our money. There are other things that you need to cut back on. And this isn't just you. And I'm not trying to pick on you. But this is pulling things in, reining yourself back with your spending. So you're going to be able to, you're going to find a way to do it this month. But Spirit's saying you have to get out. You're stuck in a cycle of spending. And yet it seems unfair right now, but the whole world is stuck. So we all have to really rein our spending in and decide, is it necessary? Is this something we really need right now? because a lot of us are spending is out of control and the economy is not getting better. It's going to be worse before it gets better. So it's time that we have to concentrate because we're all stuck in the cycle of getting everything that we want to get. But unfortunately, we're, things are getting tighter. Things are being more expensive. Yeah, we're going grocery shopping. Um, you're going to figure it out. You're going to figure it out. But we all have to really pull back because yes, it's not fair. It's not fair right now. I feel like, you know, people in charge are focusing on things that seem to be a little less significant than food and gas and lowering the prices of such things that they really need to concentrate on the people in their everyday life and spending and how that's affecting them. And it's not fair. It's absolutely not. But we're all in the cycle of being able to just get what we want. And but I do feel like this came out for a reason. This chariot. This is a symbol of a vehicle. And I do feel like you're going to find a way to get the money for the insurance. Okay, let's see what else we have. Is Janice my soulmate? Let's see. Ooh. Janice just might be your soulmate. You see the cards that came out here? And I definitely don't sugarcoat things. So, we have the King of Pentacles, who's like a boss, who's like in charge, boss kind of energy. I feel like this is what you wished for. If you are manifesting this, I feel like you're very intuitive right now and very connected to your higher power. And this is a time to be manifesting that or maybe planting that seed because you're highly intuitive. Spirit's saying, wish upon that star. Make that into a reality. Plant those seeds. With this star card, I feel like this is a great opportunity, Miss, for you to put that into the universe. If that's what you want, then put that into the universe as something that you want because we have the Empress and the King of Pentacles here. So I do feel like you are really connected and can make that manifestation come true. And we have that eclipse coming up. What is it, on Saturday? Is that on Saturday, I think? The solar eclipse. Okay, so we have somebody is in this stagnation energy here. We have the King of Wands in reverse and the Magician in reverse. So this is telling me that you can't just sit there and be like, is this going to happen for me, and then not work for it. When you're manifesting something, you have to put in the work. You have to help make things a reality. Like, things aren't just going to come to you. When you work for something that's raising the energy, raising your vibration, and that energy and that vibration is what's bringing more energy. And I mean, like attracts like. So if your energy is raised, it's going to bring you high energy, high vibrational energy. If your energy's up here, it's going to bring you like energy. But if you're just sitting around thinking things are just going to come to you because you're manifesting, no, you have to work for it. If you're wanting a soulmate, are you on dating apps? Are you putting yourself out there? Are you going out? Are you talking to this Janice person? But are you going out? Are you doing things to make this come true? You have to be accountable as well. You can't just be like, oh, is this going to happen, and think that it's going to happen. We all have to work towards our goals. And I'm not just talking to Miss, I'm talking to everybody. Like, if we think that's just sitting around and, wishing upon a star is going to make things come true, this isn't a Disney movie here. We have to work towards it. We have to manifest and work. So this tells me that there's not a lot of work going on. Look at all these tools that the magician has on the table. Okay? They're to be used to get your stuff, to get the things you want. This is the wands in reverse, which is stuck energy. Usually it's wands shooting at you, good energy coming towards you. This is reversed. This is stuck. Something is stuck in the universe. You're not putting out what you need to put out for everything to come back to you. All right, what else, Spirit? What else does this collective need to know? Oof, Knight of Swords in reverse. I feel like there needs to be some clarity. I feel like you're not getting the full picture. Somebody might even be lying to you. Oh, I just heard unfocused. Why are you unfocused? I'm going to clarify that. Why is the collective unfocused? I just heard distracted. Obviously, that means unfocused. No, not being a wise ass spirit. The Hanged Man, you're not seeing everything. The Hanged Man, you're not seeing things from the right perspective or everybody's point of view. You're only getting your point of view. You got to take the blinders off and see the full picture. Okay, so you can see exactly what's going on. I just heard, like, if you see the whole picture, then you're going to see what kind of life you could have. Like, right now you're here, and around you is life happening. But if you're stuck here, then you're not seeing the happiness that you could be bringing in. You're not seeing the good things that are happening around you because you have these blinders on, and because you're unfocused. Hi, Witchy World Traveler. Good evening. I love that greeting. Good evening. Sounds so fancy. Yeah, send him a Facebook request. Take the chance. And if he doesn't accept your Facebook request, then guess what? It wasn't meant to be. And then, time to move on. At least you're not wasting time. Yep, we have the Emperor energy. That's like big man in charge. Or woman, not gender specific. Boss energy. Very cool. I love that. I always start my emails at work, good day. Good day. People tease me about, they're like, oh, are you British? I wish I was. Absolutely. Hit me with your question, Witchy World. I'm going to put these back into my deck. Let's see what else we can. And an Aries. Oh. I love that. See, that's the kind of guy you need. A business owner. Somebody who's a boss man for his boss babe. Because you are a boss. Somebody on your level, for sure. Oh, thank you. I think that is a huge compliment. I just was wondering if I will be happily married before having kids. Okay, let's see. Will Witchy World Traveler be married before having kids? Here, will Witchy World Traveler be married before having kids? Okay, so we have the King of Swords and the Seven of Swords in reverse. So the King of Swords is very honest, very straightforward. And the Seven in reverse is like I'm feeling you have to trust. You have to trust. I'm gonna clarify this Seven of Swords. Like I'm here, you have to trust the people in your life, the people around you. But I'm not sure what that has to do with. You have to trust that the messages you're getting is what I'm hearing. Messages. The Five of Pentacles. I feel like you're going to meet more, like, meet new people. Meet new people. I feel like Spirit's bringing in new people for you. People that you're going to feel a closer energy with. People that you're going to feel more in common with. I feel like maybe you have separated yourself from past people or put up boundaries with past people. I hope this is making sense. But Spirit's going to, I don't want to say replace those people, those previous people that you had to put up boundaries with and kind of separate from, with people who are more on your level, who you have more in common with, who more are like-minded with you. And that, I feel like that's where you're going to meet your person. When you can, that's where you're going to find your people you can trust. But your question was, are you going to be married before you have kids? I feel like that's a yes. I don't know any other way to take that. That flew out of the deck. So, Witchy World Traveler, I mean, but okay, good. I'm glad it, like, I was just like, I hope this is making sense because I'm totally seeing it. I'm hearing Spirit tell me that you're going to, there was like a replace, I don't want to say replace because I hate when you can't replace somebody with somebody else. Like, that is, you can't. But the people that you had to maybe put up boundaries with or separate yourself from, you're going to meet people who are more like-minded. And this is the card that came out. I mean, this flew out of the deck. So I don't know how much a yes that could be, but I feel like that's a yes, that you are going to meet your person before you have kids. Or get married before you have kids. So I hope that made sense. She told me that whoever the father is would cheat on me. Um, I don't know about that. Um, and I mean, I'm not the type of energy reader that could tell the future. I read the energy like as it sits now, like within this immediate, and anything can change. Like that's the thing. Like you have the power to change your energy. Like I could tell you something and I can tell you what's in your energy right now. But if you don't like that, then you could change your life. Maybe you want to do something else. Like maybe you don't want to meet a new group of people. Maybe you want to stay solo and you've been hermiting. Like there's so many different things that can happen that it's up to you. You don't know what's going to happen. You don't know that the father of your children is going to have an affair. Like I feel like that's like made up. And it's a little soap opera-y. Um, because you don't know what tomorrow is going to bring. So for right now, I'm feeling like um it's just kind of I'm just saying that I feel like you're going to be involved with a group of people that are more on your level, and there's going to be an opportunity to open yourself up to new energy, and you might meet somebody through there. That's all that's all I can see for right now. I don't know all about all the other stuff, but I hope that doesn't happen to you because that's terrible. I hope that helps. I can't believe somebody would say that. I mean, I can see if you ask that, like, will he cheat on me? But to just come out and be like, oh, this is going to happen, that's a lot. That is a lot. Okay, so let's see. Will Janice send me a friend request? I thought you were going to friend request them. I got give and take for that. It's give and take. So I feel like you are going to have to give so they can know that you have feelings for them. Okay, miss? Oh, good. Thank you. I'm glad. I'm glad. You are so welcome. You have a great energy, by the way, with you, world traveler. I love all my people who come on here and talk to me. Like, the guys have the best energy. Honest to God. Like, seriously, I could not ask for better people to chat with. Empress energy. When Empress energy comes out, I like to warn people. That's a card of being prolific. So if you are planning on becoming pregnant, this is a great time for you to perhaps work on that. Maybe if you're doing like IVF or whatever, you might want to start that or have been thinking about it. But this is also time to take precaution if you don't want to start a family. So that's also in the air, just to let you guys know. Um, so I have some, I feel like hmm, I feel like there's something that is a stability that is falling apart here. Um, with the King of Swords in reverse, the Ace of Pentacles, and then we have the Four of Wands, which is, yes, it's a card of celebration. Yes, it's a card of marriage, but it's also a card of stability. Um, home life. It could be marriage. It could be school. It could be higher education. Oh, really? Oh my goodness. crazy. So I feel like there is somebody who might be cutting somebody off, maybe taking back an opportunity that they once like proposed, saying like, I can give you this and that, and now they're taking away an offer that once was on the table for some of you. Let's see what else we have. What else do we have for our collective? Ooh, see? I feel like even though there is going to be an offer taken off the table, you're going to find your own way. It's like almost like somebody was lording this over you. Like, well, if you don't stay with me, or you don't, you're not, you know, they're like lording it over you. Well, if you don't stay with me, then I'm going to take this away from you. And you're just like, fine, I'll find my own way. Even if I have to start over from the beginning, I'll find my own way. Hi, Peach. Of course you can ask. Yeah, so I feel like this energy is like somebody is trying to say, okay, well, I hold all the cards, and you're like, no, because I'm my own person and I can create my own life, even if I have to start over again. I can create my own path, because guess what? I'm the Empress, and you are. You can do anything you freaking want. Don't let anybody hold anything over your head. Did I lose Peach? Are they still there? Oh, I feel like somebody is coming in. I just heard that's going to make you melt. Look at that. It's going to make your knees weak, I just heard. Somebody's going to be coming in with an offer. This might be somebody that you have been manifesting, or somebody that you've been talking to. It's somebody that you already know, because it's somebody who, like I said, makes your knees weak. You're going to feel like you're melting. And they're going to come to you and be like, do you want to go out? Or, do you want to be my girlfriend or boyfriend? And you're just going to be like, whew. So look out for that if you've been talking to somebody, or if somebody's in your energy and maybe you've been flirting, but they've been keeping an eye on you, and they might shoot their shot this weekend. They might just shoot their shot, and they're, ooh, looky here. This might be a good weekend for a handful of you. Somebody might shoot their shot, and you might become an item. I love that. I was wondering if Elle will help me win the money I want when I tell them about next week. Let's see. I'm asking for Peach. If Elle will help me win the money. What? No. What's going on with Elle? The money. Let's see what's going on with Peach. Woo! Let's see what this is. Okay, so I feel like they're coming up with a plan. They're coming up with a plan, is what I just heard. Let's see what else. I don't know if they're going to win it for you, though. They're coming up with a plan or trying to come up with a plan, but it looks like it's not going to work. I'm so sad, Peach Peach. I don't see it working. Let's pull one more card. A lot came out. It's like you have a lot going on here. I mean, like with this, I have the High Priestess and the Moon, which is making me think like you have to keep something a secret or keep something to yourself. Something you've been bouncing around or bouncing off of people, some ideas. It's like you are something that you're really close to, some kind of plan that you're coming up with. You're really excited about it. Like it's like you're almost emotional about it. And you've been bouncing it off of people, your ideas, your your plans, how things are going. Like I feel like it's been a process. But I feel like you need to keep this a secret. Like you're telling a lot of people, but I feel like this is time to keep this under wraps. I hope that helps, Peach Peach. But I really don't see the money thing working out. I'm sorry. I'm scared to send them a friend request because I got divorced with my ex-husband. It's only been 3 months. Does he know your husband? Your ex-husband? Well, thank you, Peach Peach. Of course, my pleasure. Okay, let's see. What else? Oh, I'm being told. Well, then why would you be scared? That doesn't make sense. I think you're just scared in general to move on. And if you just got divorced 3 months ago, but if you just got divorced, why don't you let yourself be a single for a little while and just play the field instead of rushing out to get a husband? I mean, that's just my opinion. You can do what you want. But um why don't you just date? No, you're right. People do like to talk. You're right. Okay, so I am shuffling the Romance Angels deck. See what we have from this deck. Here, what does the collective need to hear? Thank you. Okay, so first we have love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. And soulmate. Yes, this is your soulmate. So if you've been talking to somebody and you're questioning, like, is this somebody that could be a soulmate, or is this my person, my soulmate? We have passion. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. So release your inhibitions. Sometimes we get caught up in our head about, you know, um, how we look when we're being passionate with somebody, or, we get caught up, but just enjoy the moment. Chemistry. There's a strong magnetic attraction here. Okay, what else? Let go of control issues. Allow this situation to unfold naturally. So, yeah, don't try to manipulate a situation. Let things unfold the way they're supposed to. Don't try to push things into existence. Just let things happen naturally. You can't love somebody into loving you. If it's meant to be, then it's going to be. Attraction. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. So be in the moment. If you're having a moment with somebody, then be in it. Don't be thinking about what the next 5 years are going to bring. Be thinking about that moment and the joy it's bringing you right there and then. All right, so this one. Now, this is from your person. Now, this is going to resonate differently with everyone. Obstacles. Unhealed wounds are blocking forward movement. So you might have that. Remember I said there's some kind of blockages in the way, some kind of stagnation. Maybe it's time to look at what is blocking you. Obsession. Someone in this connection is gripped by obsessive thoughts. You and this person don't share the same vision. And sometimes we have to let that be just as it is. Like if you're on different pages, if you can't see eye to eye, or if you can't just agree to disagree, then sometimes it's just not going to work out. Lesson. This person is in your life to teach you a spiritual lesson. So with every relationship that we go through, whether it be romantic or friendship or familial relationship, they teach you lessons. And we have to remember to take the lessons from the situation and bring it with us to the next relationship so that we can learn and grow from these situations that, we're put in to make ourselves grow as a person. And that way it's easier to decide what we like and what we don't. All right, let's pull some of these cards. Let's see what we have for this one. Karmic relationship. Feeling triggers, turmoils, resentment, lessons, letting go, and loving you. Loving yourself first. We got that. First card we pulled. Love yourself first. If something triggers you, if you're in a relationship that triggers you, then it's probably a karmic relationship. The Phoenix. New phase, rekindle. This might be a time to rekindle a romance. Renew, transform, growth. So maybe it's time to rekindle something or, fan that flame with your partner. Maybe it's been a minute since you've been able to get away and be romantic with each other. Spend some time away from the kids and the family and just enjoy each other. It might be a good indication that it's time to do that. Date. Meeting someone new. Dating. Getting back out there. Plan or set a date. So maybe some of you need to get back on the horse and start to date again. That might be an indication for you. Okay, and we're going to wrap it up with this blank slate oracle deck. These are messages from Spirit. Oh, thank you, Miss. That's very sweet. That means so much to me. You have no idea. Thank you so much. You haven't even friended him on Facebook. Miss, you have to friend. How do you think you're going to get married if you're afraid to friend him? I'm not even going to answer that. You come back to me on Monday when I go live again and tell me that you friended him on Facebook, and then I'll pull a card for you and let you know. Okay? Have some communication with them first. Okay? Yeah, you can ask a question, sure. I'm just shuffling. I'll just shuffle while you starry. Oops. Okay, so this is from Spirit. Volunteer. Spirit wants you to get out there and volunteer. Do some good, some humanitarian work. It's important, especially now. So many people need it. Take one step towards your goals today. As little as it is, a step is a step, right? Find a mentor or be one. People look up to you. You don't know what kind of healer you can be. People value your opinion. Journal your vision of a future self. Envision yourself in the future. And start journaling it. Okay, let's see what we can do for Starry here. What would improve the situation between me and Joseph? Okay, let's give it a little shuffle. There, and I'm shuffling for, Starry. She wants to know what would improve the situation. Okay, so, passion. I mean, I'm sure he would think it would improve the situation for sure. And we have the Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords has a coldness though. Queen of Swords is brutal honesty. Has a little bit of a coldness. Honesty is what I think of when I think of the Queen of Swords. Honesty, smart, focused. But having that communication, because swords are all about communication. So I feel like passion and communication would definitely be a start to improve a situation. But here's the thing. This is a change that's coming. Well, maybe he needs to, especially if there's a misunderstanding. So obviously, if there's a misunderstanding, there was a miscommunication. And I feel like there's a communication needs to be had. And that's a sin, because that's a huge part of a relationship is communication. Um, But I do see change coming in here. But I feel like it is something that you're working on. Like it's something that you've been working towards with this magician energy that came out with it. I don't think it's like tower energy, like it's something that's going to be um like something that is going to knock you off your feet. I feel like this is a change that you've been working on, that you've been coming towards. It might come to a head. You might have like an explosive fight, but I feel like it's going to be, you're going to gain tools to learn how to work things out. I'm not sure if this is a new relationship or not, but I feel like tools are going to be used and you're going to find out. I don't feel like it's a negative. I feel like it's going to be like, even if there is a big blowout fight, I feel like you're going to really understand what makes your relationship work. Like you're going to see how the other person heals, communicates, how, you know, it feels weird to say how the other person fights, but it's weird. Like some people need to to get in an argument to see how the other person heals. Like I know I like to walk away, give me some time and I'm golden. Like I just need time and space. And some people like to hash it out immediately. Um so it's like almost like you are going to gain the wisdom, more wisdom in your relationship. You're going to get to know each other better. But of course you don't want to fight. Like who wants to fight? Oh, he's an acquaintance. Hmm. Are you sure? Because I do have this. Did you meet him in a creative way? Like maybe like in a. Is there an attraction? Because I just feel like there is more than an acquaintance here. Did you meet him? Like there's a lot of passion here. Because I feel like there's a lot of passion here. There's a lot of growth happening. See those leaves? There's a lot of growth. Um, I do feel like you're trying to communicate a lot more than he is. But I feel like you're being honest. You're not holding back. Um, this could be something that's going to happen to, I don't know, the magician. Something is happening behind the scenes then that is going to change a course of something happening. The universe is putting something together with this magician card. I'm going to clarify this tower. Oh my god. Now that's weird because I got the tower and then the tower in reverse to clarify it. Yeah, I do feel like you're losing interest with this Queen of Cups in reverse. I doubt it. King of Wands. This person is super charismatic. This is what I'm saying. Like, I just feel like this person, King of Wands energy. I do feel like this person is bringing a lot of energy. I don't feel black magic. The situation was brought about by a witch messaging with you. Oh. Huh. I feel like this tower movement is canceling each other out. Well, I do feel like there's stuff happening behind the background for you. Like I feel like you're losing interest though. But this Knight of Wands is a very passionate, big energy. We have the Queen of Cups in reverse and the Knight of Wands. It's almost like, do you see that Knight of Wands coming towards the Queen of Cups, like flying right towards? And I feel like you're losing interest. Like if it doesn't happen fast, then you're going to be like, whatever, I don't care anymore. I don't get that. I don't get that he's losing interest. I feel like something might be on his mind. Like maybe he's busy with something else right now, but I don't feel like he's losing interest. I feel like he might think that you're losing interest. The magician is, I feel like, is the universe working on something, maybe trying to get your paths together. I don't feel like it's black magic at all. All right, but I hope that helped. I don't feel like it did, but I hope it did a little bit. I'm going to wrap this up with these messages from Spirit. But I go live again on Monday, and next Thursday, Mondays and Thursdays, I go live usually from 6:30. I go live between 6:30 and 7 for whenever amount of time I go live for. Um, but I want to wrap it up with these cards. Distract yourself for a while. Get out of your head. Distract yourself. Get out of your head. Do something um, to get out of your head. And I like to, I probably told you this before, I like to color with my adult coloring books. It gets me out of my head for sure. Um, Plan a trip. It is getting to be that time of year where people are planning vacations and are working on getting away for a little while. We all need to get out of our heads. I feel like too much of us are in our heads. Distract ourselves. All right. Couple more cards, Spirit. Write a closure letter. Keep it, mail it, or burn it. I've written a few of them in my life. I know, I know. Learn from your mistakes. All right, I think I'm going to leave it there. Don't forget to click like and subscribe to my channel and hit that notification bell that will let you know when I am going live and posting new readings. Next week I have my sun sign readings coming out. I do on Tuesdays I release air. Wednesdays is fire, Thursdays is water, Fridays is earth. So look for them next week, but I will definitely be posting, or I'll be going live on Monday. So I look forward to seeing you then. And I hope you guys have a great and safe weekend, especially if the weather is nice. I need you guys to stay healthy and create some good energy. Raise the vibration of the world. We need it so badly. I love you guys, and I hope to see you next time. Bye.